What if we replaced cortisone with your own cultured stem cells?
We can now actually take your stem cells from your bone marrow, from your fat. We can culture expand that, and we go from 1 million to 15 million. Are we going to get better outcomes? And can you imagine a world where we do this instead of cortisone?
This isn't science fiction. It's already happening overseas. Could this be the future of orthobiologics? Let's dive in.
Overseas, there's a lot of other options, and it seems like there's a lot more collaboration and opportunity for growth, but still within a safety environment. Do you feel hemmed in being in the States and not having that ability to use the things that are out there?
Absolutely. Just stem cells, that word in general is just a hot button topic, right? People they imagine what stem cells are. Are you getting it for babies? What's going on? Or they see stem cells as one of those hot button topics. And so there's a lot of restrictions that we don't see elsewhere where they are actually investing in this. They see this as the future.
Don't forget, if you want more about the business of orthobiologics, I have a podcast, or you can go on my website, The Business of Orthobiologics, and tune in.
So a lot of countries in Asia are putting a lot of money into this. Not only are they looking to do it in a safe and effective way, but they're also looking on how do we do this in a culture expanded way, right? And so we're not sure if the number of stem cells is the magical key, but we think that dose does matter. And so we can now actually take your stem cells from your bone marrow, from your fat. We can culture expand that, and we go from 1 million to 15 million. Are we going to get better outcomes? Some of the data from Asia seems to show that yes, we will. And really that becomes probably the future of what we see with stem cells over the next 5 to 10 years, right? You get somebody's stem cells once, you bank it, you culture expand it, we can re-inject it, and then they get an injury a year down the road. Guess what? We still have it banked. We call the bank up, they mail it to us. Now we can still use our autologous cells, your cells that are culture expanded, inject it back into this area there. And can you imagine a world where we do this instead of cortisone, where we literally can change the progression of osteoarthritis by saying you have it when you're mild or moderate. We start treating these patients with their own cells, and 30 years from now, we look back and say, man, we were barbaric. We used to cut people open and put metal in them. And now we treat it as a disease because that's what it is, and we can be preventative. We can treat this at an earlier stage so it never gets to the point that it's so far gone.
Don't miss out. Please subscribe to our newsletter now to stay ahead of the world of orthobiologics. You can find the link below.